Hey everyone, thanks so much for stopping by. I apologize for the crazy voice today. I am having some serious allergy issues. Um, it is heavy, heavy pollen near my house, and even though I don't really have allergies, today they're just like nuts. Anyway, so this is video 2 of my favorite 15 videos. This is a video made for the Heather's Crafty Life. She's doing 30 days of videos. I'm doing 15 days of videos. And it is a hop, so there are other links down below in my description. I am using the paper from the paper kit that I created for the My Little Scrapbook store, one of the challenges, and I believe this was from Chamel. So I didn't speed up this video because in real time it took me about 13 minutes to make, and I didn't think I needed to speed it up any more than what I was doing, and I really didn't want to do too much. Um, my favorite food is pizza, and I love pizza. I literally can eat pizza, but it has to be good pizza every day. Like, don't talk to me about Papa John's or like Domino's. I want my nice Italian homemade, or well, not homemade, but real stuff. Um, the one that you see here in the picture is um, it's called a grandma's vodka pizza. And basically, instead of using marinara sauce, they use vodka sauce. And it has fresh mozzarella and basil, and it is amazing. And it's a thin crust, and they make it kind of like the Sicilian, but it's very thin. So I'm going to use these two cards, the best part of this day, which I have no idea where it came from, but it was in my stash, as well as this little tag that says today. And I am going to put it on the left side of my page with my title. And I'm going to use this chipboard piece that says good stuff. So my pizza picture is, I did cut it down a little bit, so it's not exactly 6 inch. It might be somewhere around the 5.25 by 4. I'm going to adhere everything down and kind of figure out where the center is. I had kind of messed up this paper, if you can see up on top, and I want to make sure that I cover it. So that's why I was trying to figure out where the center was and make sure that it was covering the part of the paper that I tore off. So I'm still playing around with this good stuff. It is going to end up a little lower than that, but they're on the right hand side of the page. And now that little card says, today I am excited about everything. And that is going to go there on top of the page. And I have a little card that says today, which I'm going to use to write my journaling, as well as a little tag that says super love this. I'm going to add the super love this right above the card. And then I also will be using that little circle which says currently loving. I didn't have anything that was pizza related. I did have food related, but everything was more like homemade, like cooking and stuff like that. So um, the only thing that's going to say pizza will be the thickers that I use for my title. So I'm just trying to figure out where I want to place all of this and trying to see where I want to put this currently loving. I wanted to tuck it there behind, but I didn't want to have any weird gaps, and it just wasn't working. So I end up actually layering it above the card and that little tab. And of course, it actually stuck down. So I was so scared that I was going to rip the paper. And as usual, tape runner drama. And I don't know what was wrong with it. It just needed me to open it up because then it started working again. So I want to thank Heather Little for this opportunity to be a little creative and excuse me, and do something that's outside of my comfort zone, which is do 15 videos in a row. And I don't normally even do 15 videos in a month, so this is definitely a huge stretch for me. I'm adding adhesive to the chipboard, but I noticed that the tape runner really wasn't working well, so instead I'm going to use a double-sided tape. So I'll add this is like a 1-inch tape, double-sided, and I'm just going to add some right there to hold it down because it was definitely peeling up the chipboard pieces, so I know it wasn't going to stick for too long. Of course, taking the backing off of that tape was a little bit of a struggle. So this is where that is going to live. And then I decided to use, since the chipboard's a little heavy and there's other things on there, I decided to use this double-sided tape um, to hold my page down. And what I do is I add my 4 pieces, and it's the tape really is a little hard to tear. Usually I use like a gift card or something, like, you know, like one of the little plastic cards to use to cut. But I was really tired. It was really late, and um, I didn't want to look for one, so I just, you know, use my fingers. So here's a trick for you to be able to glue things down when you're using double-sided tape. So you're going to take just a corner of it off, right? So there's enough for you to pull, and then you're going to actually glue it down. You know, center it, put it wherever it is you want it, and you're going to push it down on your page. And as you can see, I'm struggling with getting it straight, but there it is. And now all you have to do is pull the rest of it off, and it will lay perfectly straight. And I do that um, on each side. Oh, there's page 1. And you'll see me be able to pull everything off, and it adheres perfectly. Instead of, I used to take all the adhesive, all the backing off, and then it would be impossible to get it down nice and straight without it being, wrinkled or whatnot. So this is definitely the way to go. I don't know who I saw do it, but they were brilliant, and I've done it like this ever since. So this page will be almost complete once I have it down. I will also be using some little orange hearts that I'm going to pop around my page. They're tiny and I am in love with them. And you can find those at Shadney's shop, and she's on Etsy. And I will put a link in my descriptions to her shop, um, as well as there will be other links to other things I'm using as well. So I'm just trimming around the edge of the page because the pages are rounded, and I just want to keep it looking like that since I'm using some of the paper. um, I'm not covering every single page. So like I said, I didn't have any stamp sets that I could use, so I am going to end up using the not that one. Actually, I'm going to use that for my number because I realized when I got to this page that I didn't number it. So I end up going back, and you'll see me adding my 1 to my coffee page. And at first I was going to put it there, and I was like, I don't like it there. But then I saw this little circle here, and I was like, oh, that's a perfect spot. So going back to my page, I'm going to look for thickers, for another set of thickers to do my title, which is going to be pizza. Super easy. And I was going to use this, but I wanted to put it on the left side, and I figured I needed something that would stand out a little more. So I'll be using the white and black. I think those were from a Vicki Boutin collection in the past. And of course, my thickers were closed, so I'm just gonna open it real quick and add my title. And I was going to write my title from left to right, but then I wanted to make sure that it would fit, so I'm gonna continue my title using the A. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you are not a subscriber, please click on the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you can give me a thumbs up, that would be awesome as well. I'll leave you to the rest of this video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.